So these Matheus Cunha to Arsenal links have been floating around today, but to be honest, I'm not having it. Now, Ben Jacobs came out this evening and said this. Well, earlier in November, actually, he said Wolves have no plans to sell Matheus Cunha mid-season. Cunha was signed for 44 million and has only been at the club since January 2023. Today, he said Wolves' position on Matheus Cunha remains the same. No intention to sell him, and the intent is to tie him down to a new deal. And lo and behold, this evening, Wolves are advancing in contract talks for Matheus Cunha. I think probably this was an agent play. Agent leaks, oh, Arsenal are interested in Matheus Cunha, and that hurries the process along with Wolves. Now, I'm a massive fan of Cunha, and I don't think he'd be a bad signing whatsoever. 25 years old, 10 goals, 4 assists in the Premier League this season. He's growing season on season in the Premier League. But I think you'd be looking at like 70 million for him. 70 million for a player who I'm not entirely sure exactly where he fits in. Does he play as a centre forward for us? Does he play off the left for us? If you look at his main attribute, his best attribute in my opinion, is carrying the ball. And this was an example from the game against Southampton, right? Picks the ball up deep, drives with it, carries it all the way to here, and then threads, can't remember who it was, through, and they score. And it's a great goal and a great assist. But when was the last time you saw an Arsenal player have that much space to drive into? It just rarely happens these days. And so, for me, his biggest asset, I'm not sure he'd actually get to utilise that much at Arsenal. He can score goals from range, 100%. He's been much more clinical this season, which is good. But I kind of feel like he's an upgrade on Jesus. If we were to sell Jesus and buy Matheus Cunha as a replacement, that I would completely understand. But just going in and dropping 70 million, I'm like, you're not far off Kudus. You're not far off Isak at that point. I just wonder if there's better ways of spending 70 million quid. And to be honest, I don't really think there's any legs to this.